Nicaragua is known for its volcanoes and lakes, especially Lake Nicaragua, so large it looks like an ocean. It's where fisherman PEDRO Pablo Espinoza has been making his living since he was 13. And like thousands of others who've been told they must leave, he's not willing.
If
I have to take up arms to defend our territory, then I will. I will do whatever it takes to stay here.
At issue, a contract awarded to a Chinese consortium to build a 278-kilometer-long interoceanic canal through Nicaragua. It would displace nearly 500,000 people, fishermen, farmers, and indigenous communities, violating, its critics say, not just the environment, but human rights.
All of Central America would be impacted by the violation of a basic right to water. The canal would practically destroy this lake, which is the main reservoir of fresh water, not just for Nicaragua, but all of Central America.
The Paris-based International Federation of Human Rights says that the $50 billion canal contract violates the Constitution of Nicaragua by denying rights to property, adequate housing, work, water, and food. The government argues the canal will bring progress and that displacing some communities is necessary for the greater national good. The canal contract allows for the construction of 10 other major projects, including airports, 2 deepwater seaports, free trade zones, and tourist resorts along the banks of this pristine lake. Even though the canal contract was signed 2 years ago and Nicaraguans told that the first ship would be sailing through this lake by 2019, construction hasn't even started. And all this is adding fuel to the ever-mounting suspicion that the whole thing may be a moot point because there won't be a canal. Locals and legal experts believe it's all about acquiring Nicaragua's best land for the other investments.
Basically, that contract allows this private investor to benefit out of this without even having the obligation to build up the water canal.
Isaac Flores' family has lived by the lake and in this house for 4 generations. Yet he says he's been told he must leave without adequate compensation and nowhere to go.
We don't know if there'll be a canal or not. What we do know is that they are expropriating these lands, giving them to foreigners and leaving us homeless without a place for our happiness.
A drama that could turn into a full-blown social conflict as tens of thousands of Nicaraguans from the Pacific to the Atlantic Oceans begin organizing in earnest to resist a canal project that is dividing rather than connecting the second poorest country in Latin America. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Obrajuelo, Nicaragua.